Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis of the Team England Virtual Grand Tour. This time, representing Team England, we have K-Fool and his Amazons. And representing Team Germany, we have Narok and Pro Elves. So, one of possibly the most played matches that will be at Eurobowl. The top two win rates of the Eurobowl rule set. Amazons being top. So you've got to give the slight edge here to Amazons, obviously. But they don't tend to come with mighty blows, so if Pro Elves all stay on the pitch, it's very hard to stop them scoring. So, you know, you could just see the usual 1-1 draw. Pro Elves don't really have anything to stop the Amazons from bullying their way forward. And Amazons have just got to chase the Pro Elves about with no tackle, no mighty blow. You can quite easily see them both failing to stop the other's drive. So let's start with setups. I don't like the Pro Elf one. Once again, people really like to make their setups like symmetrical at the cost of being weaker, right? This guy right here, absolutely and utterly useless. Doing nothing, protecting nothing, absolute waste of space. But he's in the middle because it's symmetrical. It's a weird human, like, response. Yeah, obviously, you'd be a lot stronger if he was protecting one of these sides. You didn't need 5 on the LOS. You could have had 4 on the LOS. And that leaves you the rest of your players to do better defenses on the outside. But there we go. This is what he's done. Didn't get blitzed on, so, you know, what do I know? He's caught the ball on a blitzer, which he might fancy. Like, maybe he wanted... I mean, he's got the thrower only on to get back to pick up the ball, which I don't particularly like. There's no reason to have the ball on the thrower. The thrower is there as a leader caddy. Ideally, you want the ball on someone, like, with dodge, so either a catcher or one of the blitzers. The catcher does allow both blitzers to be there for screening, which is a lot better against a team that has no tackle. I will say that I do like that finally someone has used the Pro Elf stack to go frenzy on a blitzer. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm interested to see how that plays out. Unfortunately, he's got the worst possible opponent to do that because frenzy is a coach skill multiplier. Like, so it doesn't really help that he's probably not the best coach in this matchup. So frenzy not going to help him as much as if he'd drawn one of the other Team England players. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing? Okay. Well, that's a start, isn't it? Jesus. 2 into 1 with the ball on the LOS. Okay. Sure. This is just going to be a blitz away, I assume. Yep. If you're going to do that blitz away, probably just blitz with this wrestler. So you don't end up getting punched back for no reason. Didn't need to do that, did he? He could have blitzed with the wrestler. And given up no blocks back. What's happening? Tell me you're not making a YouTube cage down here. What in the ever-living fuck is this half a Daka? And what is it? Like, this guy is not protecting this route? You know that's not a screen with him, right? Because he's based. Okay, sure. Well, this is terrible. Immediately. K-Fool. I guess K-Fool just doesn't want to come down. Like, he could have flooded through here, right? Disrupted the Pro Elves, maybe forced an early score, made them do something else stupid. But he's just gone into, like, halfway line bullying mode. Not a massive fan of that, but maybe he's identified how shit that first turn was and is like, I'll just play really super safe. I mean, to be fair, if he was going to play really super safe, he should have blitzed that guy with a block piece. And then not do a 1 in 9 dodge through for no particular reason other than possibly killing your own. Oh, we're actually doing this, like... Okay, sure. Really, really wanted the ball on the thrower. I guess so he can risk losing the game on a pass later. That'll be nice for him. There goes the Appo. Another cheeky full pow. Into Kaz. Takes a removal. So Pro Elves first to taste blood. That'll make it more difficult for the Amazons to stop the score. I still would have preferred him being more aggressive last turn instead of just halfway line basing. I think he could have like flooded some Amazons through, spread across the pitch, forced the Pro Elves to, you know, do something. Maybe he would have kept it on the blodger though, instead of just giving it to the thrower and risking losing the game on ball movement later. Doesn't hurt him. So there's no frenzy from the Amazons here, so you can probably blitz from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is just a straight set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. So it is a rush if you do that. You'd have to dodge through, which you don't want to do if you're putting an assist there, because you can get surfed. But it does free this guy up if you blitz from this angle, because it chains him off. Is that worth it? Don't know. I mean, the ball's going to come here. I would like to see a big, wide screen around it and not like, you know, a YouTube cage in the corner or something, allowing the Amazons to close the distance. I'd like to stay... Okay, we've got a Narnia. Wait, that's going to be a rush, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. With the blockless ball carrier just standing there to get one diced. Honestly. People just don't give a shit. Oh, we got a second Narnia. Nice. The Lion and the Witch are in place. Will we get a wardrobe? We won't. Just gonna stay there. Not gonna bother trying to roll a 4-2. Just gonna take a 3 dice to the face. And allow a chain to take a second block. Yeah, I got no idea. Let me press pause and go and have a nose. Let's see if he's... I doubt he's on Fumble, right? Because this is being played on Blood Bowl 3. Oh no, he's played 300 games on Fumble. At like a 50% win rate. So, yeah. Oh, hang on. This says he was last seen 20 years ago. Well, he's not young. So I think beginner's probably not correct. Okay. Yeah, he can't really do anything good with the frenzy there. K-Fool positioned correctly. So yeah, not great then. That's pretty low for Blood Bowl 3. Oh, the ball has moved. Again, like, it's so odd. I tell you what, it's one thing that I didn't use. I've seen it a lot more in these, covering these tabletop games than I have when I was covering the... It depends. Is he playing them in arena? Is he playing them in ladder, in bronze or something? Like, it matters where he's playing them. So normally when you watch bad players from online, they ignore safe moves first, right? And then they just roll all their dice and then they move people. Tabletop have this weird habit of moving someone, rolling dice, then moving someone else and rolling dice. Like, it's odd. I have no explanation for it. Like, he moved him and him, but these two are still standing there. And he's then got back to rolling dice. And now he's moving these guys. It's so confusing. I get that you had 2 dice on the leader, and the leader is a nice target, but this is the one that can take a safe block back. So I would have probably just hit the wrestle. All standing in a line. Seems like a perfect place to put a guard. 75% fail. K-Fool doesn't greed it, which is interesting. And look. Gets blocked for no reason. And stunned. Just no thought in the world before just making that 1 in 36. Ball completely sackable by 2 different zones. Easy score. Casual 1 in 36. Has a spare player right here. Still fart arsing about at his own, like, end zone on turn 5. Again, like, complete faith that 1 in 36 just happened to other people. And so far, that faith being held up. What is this shape, though? Like, can we talk about this shape? What the hell is that? That is bizarre, isn't it? No double screens, no, like, these two too close together, these two too far apart. What is that? That's random as hell. Alright, so the wardrobe failed to dodge, so we still only have the lion and the witch. And because of these not being too far apart, look, he's gets to eye cage some of these guys. And that's the Apo. Yep. At least he did that right. Oh, mama. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way is he doing that. A dodge and a rush after basing the sideline cage. This guy. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, this is the blitz? Just a dodge and then a blockless block then. Slightly better, to be fair. Uses one of his 2 rerolls. Stacks them all. Let's go. And those. Let's go. Wrong square again. This guy's going to move, and he could be powed, right? So this guy should be up 1 to screen better with these. Or even back 1 here, so that you have to go round. I guess he doesn't want, like, this jammed in. So maybe that does help that, right? You can't block him and then jam in on these squares. Maybe that helps stop that. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Hey, look, it did get powed. That 1 in 9. And then this guy's going to go there, I guess. Can't really go there. I guess it's got to go there. Yeah. The old double rush. Okay, so what can you do here if you're the pro elves? So the problem is you can't really clear the ball and clear this Piranha Warrior, can you? Like, you just can't do both. It's really that simple. So what do you do here? But that doesn't change anything, Lee. Like, you can either clear the ball or you can move the Piranha Warrior. You can't do both. And, I mean, you've pretty much got to clear the ball, right? So that's your blitz, which means you're not going that way. Which kind of makes things very, very tricky. I mean, if you turn 7, so you've got to move forward. So I think you've got to roll some 3s. So you can just hand off straight away here and get surfed next turn. It's Nerves of Steel, so that's a 1 in 36. And then a 1 in 36 dodge. But if you do just do that handoff, the catcher can't pass because it's a 4+. So probably you want to clear. You can either actually you can throw a 3+ pass, right? But the intercept. So you can blitz here and clear, throw a pass, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a 3+, 2+, handoff 3+, and then run away with the blodger. You've only got 1 reroll. That's really rough. What else can you do? Because I don't think you can do much other than roll 3s here. Jammed himself against the sideline and, you know, is punished for it now. Yeah, I honestly, I don't think you can do much other than roll 3s. There are a number of other options where you can roll 3s. God damn, sorry about the coughing. It's probably really loud as well. There are other options where you can roll 3s. God fucking damn it. I'm not seeing anything that doesn't have a 3. I'm going to ignore the fact that there's like 27 other options that include 3s. Let's see if he comes up with an option that doesn't include a 3+. So far. Uses the wrestle? Uses the wrestle? Is there any particular reason why you'd use the wrestle there and put yourself on the ground? Oh my god, did he just snake a pass? He just snaked the pass. I can't see who he was passing to, though. Does it tell you that? Oh, he's passing to him. It says short pass. It's him. It's annoying that it doesn't tell you, but that's a short pass, not a quick pass. So it's not to the guy next to him. Has to be to him. He's the only non-activated guy. So he's throwing it to him over the Zons. So he's introducing the intercept. And then a 3+ catch and no dodge for the dodge out. This is some rough. I don't think that's better. But it doesn't matter anyway, because he instantly snakes a pass. I would like to point out that about 6 turns ago, I haven't seen this game, I absolutely promise. I was playing Call of Duty the entire time. I said, giving it back to the thrower just introduces a 1 in 36 failure later on for no reason. Thank you, Blood Bowl, for, like, teaching the world that lesson. Okay. I mean, it's a 1 in 81, so I don't mind it that much. What? Wait a minute. Is this just a pickup? Oh, it's a handoff. He's trying to give the ball to this warrior. It's a 1 in 9. I mean, that's not safe, is it? Sorry, K-Fool. That is 100% not safe. So I don't mind this block. I'm not 1,000,000% what you do here, though. Because you haven't got anything else that's particularly more safe, right? You got this wrestle block, but it doesn't really achieve much. And I'm assuming that he's, like, hoping that he gets the pick up and hand off. This stops, like, you know, him coming through. This is too far away to score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever I'm doing. Maybe he should have played safer and put the thrower on the ball and then picked up and run off this way backwards with the same warrior. I keep calling them warriors because it's so annoying to call them like eagle warriors. Lino. Maybe that's better. At least then it gives you more than one person on the ball. Because it's pretty rough if you fail a pickup there, isn't it? The Pro Elves can still pretty easily score. I think you should probably prioritize covering the pickup more than K-Fool does here. Now, it's a pretty easy score here, but which one do you choose? You're far away, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now that's a 4+ pass. Can we do better than that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All 2s there. If you do some 2+s here on the thrower. It's a lot of 2s, though, isn't it? Is that even better than a single 4? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, then another 2, and another 2, and 2 more 2s. I think it's probably better to keep it to the 2s, though. I wouldn't do this 1 in 9. You want to score, so you don't really care about these. So I think if you're going to go with this, you can make this a 2 dice. So you can bring him back and then do the double dodges into 2 dice. And then this one picks up the ball and gives it to the catcher. That's probably the play. Could that player not have reached there? It's only a vanity dodge because he put this player in the wrong square, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you put the player on top instead of there, you can blitz up diagonally and away. Oh, wait, but that blocks your own route when you pick up the ball with this one. So it's still... Okay. No, it's not that bad. Because if you don't get a power on either of those, if you get pushes into pushes... And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you can still dodge out with dodge. But she's now standing there. So you're in your own way to do the handoff. So I think it's okay. Yeah, the frenzy does complicate things. Oh. Okay. I guess it even more complicates things if you do that. If you're doing that, then we're back to the other route. 2 into 2 is better if you're going to do that. But yes. I mean, I don't think it was greedy, but I feel like K-Fool should have covered that pickup. Should have covered a 1 in 9 better than he did. With the scoring threats in place and then being elves with a reroll. I think he should have cared more about stopping the Pro Elf score than scoring himself. Judgment call though, isn't it? That's why I'm saying I think rather than that was shit. So interestingly, this very much looks like K-Fool has set up to do the 1 turn. Because this here seems shit. I don't know why these are standing like they are. He surely doesn't think that this is safe, right? Because the middle one doesn't have sidestep. So if you manage to wrestle this one down, you can do a 1 turn outside of a thing. So if you ever watch this, Narok, this is absolute garbage as a defense. And you get lucky. Blitz could possibly have helped cover it, but the problem is I think the safest blocks that he had were a block with block that still left him based, and then a blitz on the sidestepper that if you got a wrestle, you'd have to take it, which means that you can't move anyway. I think the play that I suggested was probably slightly better, which is run the thrower down to stand on the ball and pick the ball up with the lino he was going to hand off to. So there were 2 players in the vicinity of the ball. Gets a Kaz on the frenzy. And then argues the call. One of the worst additions to Blood Bowl 2020, helping out there. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. He had spare, right? But losing the frenzy will make K-Fool's drive incredibly easier. Like a Blodge step frenzy's now gone, so incredibly easier. So that 1-1 draw prediction looking safer by the minute. I do like the wide setup of the Pro Elves. Always nice to see a full width instead of a shitty basic pitch. That's a strength 3. Not too enamored of this from K-Fool, I'll be honest. Don't know why he's just randomly set up a bit weak on this side. I honestly don't think he can. The Pro Elves are on a full 11. They're very, very good at quick scoring. So if K-Fool tried to quick score, if I was the Pro Elves, I'd just quick score back. And keep guaranteeing the draw. And every time I do that, K-Fool's the one risking the loss, not me. Like, it's almost certainly just a few 1 in 36s to score back.
Hey Art, 18 months how time flies when you are having fun.
How is this one?
So, thank you very much, G. I appreciate it. Didn't show off with your money, though. I'll do it for you. This one's interesting to cover, at least. The German guy's a bit green. I mean, as far as skill level, apparently he's old, so it can't be that green. Yeah, so the problem with going for the win is all of the ball handling on the Amazon side is 1 in 9s. Considerably higher risk of something going wrong than the Pro Elves. Hello, Quincy. So I think at this point... so in real life, if this was at the Euro Bowl, K-Fool would know whether or not he had to go for the win. Like, or at the very least have an idea of whether he had to go for the win based on, like, team dynamics and how far ahead the other tables were, etc. Whereas in this, it's just a practice game. I suspect that K-Fool would just play for the draw and just not put a loss on Team England's record. And that even more so now, right? He's not going to risk a pass and a catch or anything, so... I was going to say, you better not stay there. The ball is on the fucking ground. This is a 1 in 9 into your... And again, you see, like, we talked about this. This is the issue that we talked about with regards to setups. K-Fool lets pressure on here. No, Amazons are normal agility, so it's 3+ to do things. So K-Fool leaves pressure on you by leaving a gap in his defenses. And now he's failed the ball pickup and didn't re-roll it. He's now going to be a 1 in 9 away from possibly just losing the game. When he moves over here to take this blitz instead of... So he blitzes the wrestler, the wrestle catcher, whereas the safer play was to blitz this... this lino here because it keeps the defenses in place. So I think there's a slight error there. Oh, and also not moving this player for some reason. That one's weird. That one I don't understand at all. That one could have gone diagonally here behind this one and forced some worse dodges. I don't like that at all. That's a weird one. No, the ball is super deep. Maybe he thought he didn't realize that he'd left the hole in the defenses that he did. Because he's going to have elves in his backfield now, assuming they don't 1 in 36. And the catchers are definitely not, are they? They're movement 8. And luckily for K-Fool, he fails the 1 in 9 through with the blitzer. Maybe K-Fool hanging out too long with Team England. There's no... I mean, this could be better as well, couldn't it? Is he setting up the handoff to that? This is 2 1 in 9s. It's 2 1 in 9s. That is a Y cage being set up to hand off to the piranha in the middle. Like, that's the only reason to make that shape. That's why the guard is there, Quincy. It's to protect this piranha. It's called a Y cage. If you put guard at the top and you have a proper screen at the bottom, there's no way that you can hit this piranha that isn't protected by guard. But that's 2 1 in 9s. So that's like, what is that? Like 70-something%? This is a big chance you could just lose right here. Now it's even bigger, and he makes it. Yeah, that was a really, really bad start to the drive from K-Fool. He's considerably better than that most of the time. I mean, a Y cage is essentially the same as an X cage, isn't it? In this scenario, can always go in on a 5+ and hit the back. He's not going to here, surely. I mean, maybe. I mean, at this point, maybe he is. Like, if you look at it from the Pro Elves' point of view, right? They're probably not going to stop the score now that it's been stabilized. They've lost a player, so it's 11 v 10 for the Amazons. The ball is now on a blodger. If you let them stabilize even more, you're probably not stopping the score. So maybe it was worth the, hang on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 5. Yeah, doing the foul instead of covering this middle part to try to make the next turn more stabilized. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It adds a couple of 2s. So the Pro Elves need to, like, split these 4 away from the rest of the team These guys need to come and, like, make sure you can't break back through. The blitz is probably just this one. It's very annoying that the you haven't got any block on the Pro Elves anywhere other than the 2 blitzers, and one of them's dead. Oh, no. Okay. All the no's here. That guy's terrible, isn't he? That's one awful placement of him. And this dodger went there. Yeah, this is rubbish, isn't it? From the Pro Elves. Allowing, like, these... I mean, you never know. He might... the blitzer might hold up and tag people, but no one here at all. And looks like he's going to dodge away and just base the ball. With a single base as well. And there we go. That was the extent of the pressure. You've now got a dead catcher. Because you just gave up 2 dice on a dodgeless guy, armor 7. That was the complete extent of your pressure. Pretty shit. Still a big 1 in 9 coming up, though, isn't it? Wait, hang on. It's more than a 1 in 9 here, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a double rush as well. It's double rush as well, surely. You can't allow him to hit from the top. Who else is defending this angle? Gonna do a bunch of 1 in 9 dodges? Right, that's worse. That's worse than the rushes. Oh, yeah, that was definitely worse than the rushes. And he got away with it. That was bad. There's no way that wasn't... There's no way it wasn't better to just do the rushes there. Like, 0 chance in hell that just doing the rushes wasn't better. Then do the dodges. That wasn't good. That was a load of 1 in 9s or you get sacked. What the hell? But it wasn't. Because as soon as that stopped moving, instead of 2 1 in 36s, it was an 89% to stop getting 2 dice on the ball. That's worse. Like, objectively worse. And then another one after that to stop doing it with using the Pro Elves' own 1 in 9. 2 89% instead of 2 1 in 36s. It was... What the fuck are you talking about? It was a straight 2 dice. You have done very badly at reading the fucking board lately. It was 0, like, elfin. It was just... They could literally just reach around the top. This is one of those mistakes that I talk about all the time. This doesn't help. This means you can blitz him and then move him. You've basically given him your own assist that he doesn't have to move. He would be better off just one square away. This is just one of those mistakes that people make. Like, it's awful. I hate them. People are basing up and they're like, oh, I'll base the last one. It's like, this is the worst one to base. That's the guy he wants to move with the ball. So now he can after he blitzes you. Oof. Yeah, but the ball carrier had block and the guy there didn't. So it was a completely fine blitz. Like, K-Fool doesn't mind, does he? Risking the quads. If he quads anyway that turn, the ball's getting sacked, so... And K-Fool decides to bang it in. It's no longer safe. So if I'm the Pro Elves here, especially being down men, I want a 2-turn, yeah? I just want to bang it in, guarantee the draw. Like, you didn't get your KO back. You've only got 9 players on the pitch. I want a 2-turn. Or even better now. And instead it looks like he's doing... Oh my god. Okay. I mean, that's bad. He's set up to fight, which is wrong. And then the first thing he's done is try to pick up the ball, which is completely out of reach of any Amazons. Ooh, mama. Okay, well, that's bad. You have to re-roll that, obviously. There goes a re-roll. And now he's 9-man Dakering against one of the best players in the world with 11 Amazons. And it's not even really a Daka. He's hitting people on the LOS first. It's like just, I don't know, keeping the ball back and not learning from the last time he threw a pass. Creating a flat shape. 5 of his Pro Elves standing in a flat line. Right, who are the catchers? This one, and this one. Alright, that's 8 Pro Elves. Okay. So, I think at this point, you kind of have to just realize you fucked up, right? It's not a thing that most people can realize, but you fucked up here. And you've got a bunch of 1 in 36 dodges to come back and turtle the ball for 2 more turns. And eat the draw. If you try and do something here, it's probably going to involve 1 in 9s. you can lose. So we'll see how much he cares about the win or the loss or the draw. If I had to take over right now, I would not be going for the win. Simple as that. I don't think there's any way to do it that doesn't end up doing 1 in 9s. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe. Like, these are 2 pluses, right? So he can hit him. That doesn't really do anything. But he could. He can hit him and become an assist, which means he could hit him. If that's a POW... Oh, no, wait, that's not... It's only a 1 dice. Okay, so this is a 2 plus. Let's assume a push. Go in there. Still a screen. Then you can 2 dice block to there. We'll assume no POW. And then you're the only thing standing for the run through. But you were still standing there. And you were there. And none of you have block. And you would still have to do a 1 in 9 dodge out. There's no way to not have this be 1 in 9s. I would not be happy with a 1 in 9 to eat a loss here. I would take 1 in 36s here and just last action run someone up the pitch or something to give me a scoring threat. Hope I make a 1 in 9 dodge through or whatever. But at first I would make these 1 in 36s back and screen the ball off. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, so the ball is now vaguely safe. Now you can consider how you run someone through here. I'll be honest with you, I'm not 1,000,000% certain how you actually do that, but... I guess try the 4-2 with him. I think you want to double screen this off, if I'm honest with you. This guy needs to come here, maybe. And then this guy comes here. To create like a second layer around so you can't get jammed in like you did the first half. And then just leave this guy. Just leave him there. If K-Fool doesn't roll a POW with the wrestler, because that's who's going to blitz, you can... If you get wrestled, you can move into scoring range next turn. So that's probably what I do. And then last action, 4-2. Oh, okay, just dodge and 1 in 9 this guy. And then roll some rushes. Okay, I think it was better the other way around. I mean, if you're gonna roll those 3 pluses, have him come through and be with him. I mean, this being your only scoring threat is pretty shit, isn't it? If you're gonna roll dice like that. Oh, that's not the blitz? Okay, I hate that he's still standing. Okay. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any way to do it that doesn't require an intercept. But other than that, yeah. I would have knocked the scoring threat down. I don't like that scoring threat still being up because it just gives him dice to... I mean, he can even one dice the guard with block. He can even two dice if he just uses this catcher. And then just dodge with the blitzer and knock it off. You can possibly block with him and surf it. If you one dice blitz, you could even do the block and surf. Because you can fill the gap with him. And then if you roll a POW here... Actually, no. I come to think of it, I prefer the two dice. Because it's more chance to get the POW. And then, I guess it's a double gate dodge. Yeah, maybe one dice blitz and move in and surf. And then the thrower can come through this and throw a short pass or whatever. Yeah, both ways are fine. It's a bunch of 1 in 36s. It's pretty wild that that's a thing that's on. That's pretty easy to score here, isn't it? You have to go for the score. Okay, well that's weird. I mean, okay, hang on. No, wait, no, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? I thought he was going for it. I thought he'd just done it, like, riskier, but that he was doing it then, and then he just didn't. He's blitzable, though, Narok. Can you not see that that guy's completely blitzable? Okay, at least he's got a sec. Yes, Razzle, that was pretty good, right? Both of these are scoring threats. But do you want to go for it at this point? Or do you just eat the draw? I mean, you just knock him down and you... Yeah, if you go for it and you fail, you're going to lose. Like, it's too easy to just lose here. It's a pass with pass, a catch with catch, and a handoff with catch. They all have dodge. And nerves of steel, so basing them doesn't particularly do anything. And you got to just eat the draw, haven't you? There's no way. Because it's not an easy like thing, is it? This wrestler, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 in 9 dodge, double rush, 1 dice pow. The ball, you have to get the ball and give it to this. It's not a high chat. If it was elves, sure, but with Amazons, no. I think you just blitz this guy and just eat the draw. Because for some reason this guy's not even in scoring range. Yeah, you could start here and see if you get the POW and then she can come round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 2 rushes on top. And the blockless block. 1 reroll. Very unlikely score for the Amazons. This is one of those things you'd go for if you were told you needed a win in a round, right? If you needed a win, obviously that's what you go for. He's left the possibility of a win, so go for it. But otherwise, if you don't need the win, you just eat the draw here. You don't take a loss. Oh, I don't like that. What is that? Was that him actually testing to see if he could go for it? That's what that seemed like. Have to foul it, don't you? He can still score. Yeah. He's in range! Yeah, this is bizarre. So 1 in 9, 1 in 36, 2 plus 2 plus. And then a dodge and a pass and a catch. He possibly could chain him, yeah, but the Pro Elves are all too far away. This is strength 4. It's fine. I think it's better odds to do this anyway. Really? Really? That was just shit. Just shit at the end there. Well, not a good game. Below K-Fool standard. German guy, not good. But, you know, look at it. I mean, this is Blood Bowl, right? K-Fool below standard still played better than the German guy, and it's still a 1-1 draw. This is why people play tabletop. Short form Blood Bowl. Hardly anything matters. You can play like that and draw one of the best players in the world. these two play 100 times. K4 probably wins, like, 65-35 or something. But this is one of the draws they'll have. Anyway, there we go. A rare Blood Bowl 3 outing on this Team England Grand Tour. Hopefully stuff was learned. And we will see you next time.